I would just like to say that I read a lot of good books this year. Wonderful books, amazing books, life-changing books, books that made me think, that made me grow, that were just wonderful. But I also read a lot of terrible books. Why do you do this, book? Why are you so bad? I need to talk about it. I know this isn't the most popular booktube video. Why throw hate? Why do that? Well, because I'm a terrible human being, so I'm just gonna, Without further ado, here are the worst books that I read in 2016. First up, we have The Winter Ghost by Kate Mosse. In the winter of 1928, we have a ghost story that went terribly wrong. Completely wrong. Everything wrong. Really everything about the story is just wrong. The writing did not hold up. We are forced to follow this incredibly dull main character of a person, and when they decide to instantly fall in love with a ghost out of nowhere, I was done. The story just... I don't understand. I would like to thank my grandmother for gifting me this book a couple years ago, but still sucks. Decomposition, a music manifesto by Andrew Durkin, a non-fiction book about music. So I thought I'd love it, but I didn't. My best friend gave me this book as a gift because I asked for it. I feel incredibly bad, but what can you do? I found this book incredibly boring. The writing didn't hold my interest, and I almost fell asleep several times trying to read this, but I got through it. I did. I'm not happy with it. If you're a music person, maybe you would like this, but maybe not. I don't know. Next up, we have Dissent by Tim Johnston. I love a good mystery thriller, even bad ones. Sometimes I will love them purely out of ridiculousness because they're so bad you enjoy them for the ride. But this one, so much potential wasted. This author, Tim Johnston, whoever you are, hi, hello, sorry for putting you on this list. You can write, okay? Your words, beautiful. I love that. But your storytelling and what you did with it, no. This book is about a family vacationing in the Rocky Mountains and then their daughter is kidnapped. There was so much that could have been done, but the story itself fell flat. The conclusion was very disappointing, and I just don't recommend you to read this. Read something else. I might even recommend Gone Girl instead, and I sorta kinda hate Gone Girl, so there's that. The Book of Speculation by Erika Swyler. Erika, I was rooting for you. I was rooting for you so much. We have the same name, Erika, but you let me down. Erika, why? 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 This book also had so much potential like Dissent. We have this cursed family, mermaids, a traveling circus, libraries, books. The writing was bad and the characters felt like cardboard cutouts of people that have no emotions or feelings. And honestly, the ending of this really killed it for me. Why, Erika? Why? Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. The 8th story, 19 years later, that you wish never existed. I think that's all I want to say about that one. Next up, we have Eating Animals by Jonathan Safran Foer, which I wish I didn't have to put on this list, to be honest. I had heard so many great things about this book, and it didn't do anything for me. I don't think it's necessarily a bad book. I do think that this is a good book for people that are not aware of things that go on in the food industry, but me being the person that I am and the way that I already eat, I know most of these things already, so the book it was told in an odd format. Things kept jumping around and I wasn't really sure what the author was trying to tell me, and after page 150 or so, it felt as if the author just kept repeating himself, and it annoyed me and I got bored with this book pretty quickly. I can see why a lot of people do like this book, like I said, but it just wasn't for me. Dune by Carey, Corp, and Lorie Langdon. I read 2 books called Dune this year. One by Frank Herbert, amazing, highly recommend, totally loved it, and then I read this one and it was absolutely terrible. The worst young adult book I've ever read in my life, and that's saying something. I've read some really bad young adult, I've read some really great too, but this just takes the cake for the worst young adult book I've ever read. Who let this happen? Why is this a thing? I don't understand. I never will. Avoid this book. Don't read. If you see it, run away, okay? You can thank me later. And the last book on this list, I feel a little uncomfortable saying because so many people love this author, and I really want to love this author. I've tried. This is the 2nd book now, but I don't know. More Than This by Patrick Ness. I read The Knife of Never Letting Go a couple years ago and just thought it was meh, and I didn't continue on with the rest of the books. And then I read this, and this book was just weird. I liked it in the beginning. I liked the first half, and then the second half just, it didn't work for me. I'm going to try to read A Monster Calls sometime next year, but if that book does not do it for me, then I'm just gonna sail away from Patrick Ness and say goodbye forever. But I don't like more than this. I'm sorry. And those are all the books that I didn't like this year. Yay! Woo! Bad books! Ah! Sorry. In the comments below, tell me what is the worst book you read in 2016 and why. I would love to know. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and Happy New Year. When this is up, it should be either the 1st or the 31st or something along those lines. What a great video to end with 2016. I'm so optimistic with life. I'm gonna end it there. I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in another video soon. Bye.